Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing how to do a blog post. So in this case, I am in one of my clients' blogs. This is WordPress. I'm in Greater Phoenix Score's blog. And we are doing a series of blog posts from a handout that they do on how to start up a restaurant. So this is the part 2 that I'm doing here. So this is elements of a restaurant startup business plan. So one of the things I want to do is in the title, you always want the title to have your main keywords in there. So in this case, I'm going to do restaurant startup. That's going to be my main keywords. And because this is important for SEO. So I'm going to grab this whole title and copy it. And so down here underneath, even before I start typing or pasting any text in here, I want to go down to Yoast Seo. This is a plugin. It's free. And this helps you to optimize your blog post for the search engines. And this is very important because every blog post creates its own page on your website in WordPress. And I do recommend WordPress for managing your websites. And this helps to draw people from the search engines to your website and also from social media. So here you want to click on Edit Snippet. Okay, here you would just want to click here and you want to paste your title there. The slug, this is what's going to be your URL, the web address for this particular article. So you want your keywords to be here, and this is an exact keyword. So if I put my focus keyword here, which I just want the restaurant startup business plan, I'm going to also paste it here too in the meta description. I'm going to write some more there, but I want to grab restaurant startup as my focus keywords. Okay, it's going to start telling me an analysis, giving me an analysis of my content. So here I'm going to put the author. Phoenix Score. Get free mentoring. Okay, one of the objectives of Greater Phoenix Score is to get people to sign up for mentoring and to go to their classes that they offer. So I always want to make sure in the meta description, and this meta description is what appears in the Google search page results. So you see that it's green here, and you only get so many characters, and then it gets cut off. So you want to make sure you've got your keywords in here, and put the name of the company, put your name in there if you want to get known as an author or the expert in the field. Okay, and so now I'm actually going to close this the snippet editor here. I'm going to grab the title one more time, and I'm going to put restaurant startup business plan. I'm going to grab this because I'm going to go now over to, now it's telling me the text includes 0 words because I haven't put any text there yet. But over here on the right, the category is articles because that's the way we've got this set up here. Here I want to, these are keywords. These tags are keywords. And it could be a phrase, like I'm putting actually restaurant startup business plan. So I'm going to put that as a keyword. I'm also going to put restaurant startup as a keyword. So this is where you need to put yourself in your target market's shoes. What are they going to enter into the search box to find this article? So you have to think of the major keywords in here. So you choose a category, and categories can also be, how it's indexed. They just happen to be indexed in this particular site, all under articles, which is fine. That's how they do it. So we really depend on the tags to get the keywords in here. And here, once you've written a few articles, you're going to see these are your keyword tags. So the ones in larger text are the ones that you use most often. These are not case sensitive, so you don't have to do one with capitals or sentence case. They're not case sensitive. And so you want to put business. We're going to put start a business. We're in Arizona, so Arizona small business. So all the different phrases here, because this is, this is SCORE. We're talking about, business plan. In fact, there's business plan right there. So you don't want to overdo it with the keywords, just the ones that are relevant to this particular article. And so now we are ready to go get our text. Now this was in a Word document, so I'm going to just grab this, and it's all bullet points. So I'm just going to paste this here. Hopefully it will paste nicely. Okay, excellent. All right. Now, one thing, when you're pasting from Word, you might have a little bit of a problem with spacing. So you're going to want to, just make sure you've got all your, and that's correct. That's spelled right. Okay. And you want to get rid of any extra spacing and some text. Okay, this one ended up heading 3. We want to go, okay, let's just delete this out. There we go. All right. We never want heading 1s. We want heading 2s or heading 3s, but you want to make this all, consistent here. Let me get rid of this one, just moving stuff around. Okay. All right, there we go. That looks good. All right, so one of the things here you want to take your headings and you want to make them all the same heading. So we're going to do them all heading 3. That's heading 3 already. And we got an extra space here. Oops. Okay. Okay. And oops, not 2. 1, 3. Okay. Marketing strategy, and this was written some time ago, and it did not have social media. So I added digital media in here and some other things you need to think about. Okay, operations, and there's a lot. Oh yeah, I want to open my own restaurant. So there's a lot to think about when you're doing this. And marketing is one of them. So you want to make sure that you've got that in here. You've got a budget for it. You've got everything all lined up. And oops, I did a heading 2 there instead of heading 3. Okay, management controls, legal structure. Okay, so focus keyword doesn't appear in the first paragraph. So we're going to actually go in and create a first paragraph. Okay, yeah. And we're going to do this paragraph. Okay, needs a plan. Okay, here are the key elements of a strong, and our keyword. Okay, our keywords are restaurant startup business plan. Restaurant startup business plan. Okay. Okay, and then always at the end of a blog post, you want to put some call to action in here. So if you need help with your restaurant startup business plan, a SCORE mentor can help you. Okay, oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is the text code in the back. So if you do know HTML, you can go in here and edit it here. Sometimes it's easier to do that, but that's what just happened there. I hit the wrong key and we just popped over to that, but that's a good thing to show you. Can help you for free. Okay, click here to schedule an appointment. Okay, so this one, I'm going to make this heading 2 because it was a big call to action here. Now scores, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to grab the mentoring link. So copy link location. Let's go back and we're going to insert a link and just click here and apply. I always forget to apply. I paste it and I forget to apply. You have to apply it. Okay, so you see it hyperlinked this. So this makes it easy to hyperlink it. Okay, now one of the things that's missing here, and SEO is going to tell you, no images appear on this page. Oh dear. Okay, so that's one of the things that you're going to want to put in there. So you want at least to do a featured image, which this is going to appear on the top. And let me see if I've got an exit sign. I think that will work nicely for here. So you want to go in and look for your graphics. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and so what I want to do here also is put my, oops, that's not it, put my title. So I'm going to go grab my title. Oops. I type in my title here. Restaurant startup business plan. Okay. You want to put the title here because the search engines don't see pictures. So it's really important when you're uploading pictures into your blog post, you want to make sure that you've got the keywords in here because this will help with search engine optimization. So set featured image, and then we're also going to add some pictures here. Now let's see how our our word count is 325 because so you need at least 300 words for optimal SEO. Very difficult to read. Shorter sentences. Oh, gee. Okay, sometimes I don't argue with this, and I just, ignore it because this is what I'm putting up. I'm not doing full sentences or paragraphs. It's just just the bullet points here. And so it'll tell you these things, but what you want is you want this dot to be green. Okay, that means that you've got this optimized as best as possible. It's gonna what it's doing is it's looking for these two keywords here. Your focus keyword is a phrase in this sense. So it's looking for this keyword everywhere. So it tells you actually here everywhere that what it's more than the 300 word recommended minimum. You've got it's telling you all the good things about it, and you've got it optimized. So you want all of this mostly green, and you want to get to green. Now there will be some times, let's say you're embedding a video or embedding an infographic where the video or the infographic is going to carry the majority of the content. You don't need to write a 300 word blog post. And there will be another video showing how to do that shortly. Now, one of the things you want to make sure that you do here too is add another picture somewhere in here. So let's say we're going to do add media, and we're going to do a picture of a restaurant. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I grabbed a few of them. Let's see. Okay, and while we're looking for pictures here, I want to talk about finding pictures. So that's one thing. You want to make sure that any pictures that you use are free use graphics. Okay, that's really important because if you can't just grab pictures off the internet. You cannot do that. So I don't see any restaurant pictures here. Let me go over to my pictures, actually see here if we have anything. Restaurant people eating. Okay, we've got restaurant there. I know I've used these before. So Yeah, I used these in the last blog post. So I'm gonna go search for one. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go to Google Images. And how do they know it was my birthday today? Oh, how sweet! I have a Google Doodle from my birthday. Okay. Okay, so restaurant. Okay, and so I want images, and one of the things that's very important here is search tools, usage rights, and you want labeled for reuse. Okay, so that means these pictures you can uh, use them without having to cite the source, cite the photographer, give attribution, or get permission from a photographer. So that's one of the things. Now, I want you to be careful when you're taking stuff from Flickr. You have to go to the page and you have to see what the license rights are for that picture. A lot of times, all the photographer wants is attribution and a link back to his or her Flickr account. So I like anything Wikipedia is free use, anything from Pixabay is free use. So you want to check where these are coming from. Okay, you always remember labeled for reuse. And so this one's very colorful. I think I'll grab this one. So we're going to save image. And I'll put it in pictures. Okay. Restaurant, colorful. Okay, hit save. Okay, let's go back to our blog post. And we're going to go find that picture that I just grabbed under pictures. And okay, I gotta wait till it finishes loading because it's gonna erase what you put in here. So restaurant startup business plan. Okay, and so we're gonna leave. So here you can put the size. So you want it to always be around 300 so that the social networks will see it when you upload, when you share this blog post on the social networks. So insert. Okay, we're going to preview this. So let's see how this landed. So let's see what this looks like. So we hit preview. It's going to open up a new tab. And you'll notice up here it says preview up here. So you're looking, this is how it's going to appear unless you make any changes. So I can stick in another picture if I want to, but I'm not at this moment because we want to get this done. But this is really important that you want to have that call to action at the end. And this is also a plugin called Social Media Feather, which automatically adds the follow buttons to your social media, because that's one thing you have to remember. You have to make it easy for people to do stuff on your website. So make it easy for people to follow you on social media and make it easy for people to share your content with their friends. So we're doing, okay, so that looks good. So we're going to go back here. Now, this is another plugin called Zamanta. And what this helps you do is helps you add related content articles to the bottom of your blog post. And this actually helps with search engine optimization. And if you put our other articles that you've written in your blog, you can actually go and it will help people stay longer on your website, which that's another thing you want them to do, because the longer people stay on your site, the more likely they're actually going to do something. Now, one thing I wanted to add in here, and this is part 2 of the series for restaurant startups. Okay, capitalize that. Okay, so here I'm going to put read part 1. So if people want to read the first one, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click Insert Edit Link, the little link here. You can actually start typing, and it'll bring up all of the posts with that. What you need to think about if you want to open a restaurant. Okay, that was it. Okay, so just type in one word and it'll pull up all of the blog articles or pages that you've written on that already exist on your site to link it there. So this also helps with SEO. So over here, they also have, these are also free use graphics. So if you don't find, you can check this here to find some articles. But this is what's good here. So My Sources is gonna, once you set up your Zamanta account, you can actually see some other articles that you can add to the bottom, and competition, successful business strategy, who needs a business plan. Okay, so all these are related. So, and these will appear in the very bottom. So here they are here. They show up with a picture. So, and it's done automatically. Now, one of the other things I want to do is I put the author information, and I've got that from the last article. So I'm going to go open this in the new tab and go grab his information. So this one here, I will also show you how to. Here it is. Okay, so here is Roger. Put about the author. And I'm going to go to the bottom here. So this is going to go right after my call to action. Okay. And we're going to go take one more look before we go. Preview. Excellent. Okay, that works for me. So let's go back. Now here is another plugin called Jetpack, and this is their publicized part. So as soon as I hit publish, it's going to automatically share this on all the social networks. And so this is really important because it saves a lot of time. So it's a one-time setup for to connect all of your social networks. So it's Facebook, Twitter, personal LinkedIn, Google Plus, and you can do it to your personal Google Plus and your Google Plus business page. So you want to make sure all those are set up and you've got these linked to your site. So so I click publish. It's going to take a minute to do so, and then up here in the top, it's going to refresh and it's going to say post publish, view post. At some point. Okay, here it is, view post. So I click on, I click on here. Okay, and one of the things I want to do is pin it to Pinterest. Okay, even though Score is a B2B site, one of the things you want to do is post it to Pinterest. So what I click on the Pin It button, which is an extension to my browser, and I'm using Firefox in this case. And so it's going to pull up all of the pinnable pictures or videos in here. So so you want to put this, and we're going to put them all in business tips. Okay, so restaurant startup business plan from Greater Phoenix Score. So I'm not going to post it to Twitter at this time because it just already posted to Twitter. So I'm going to hit save. And this is a board on Pinterest on their account that I manage also, that I have access to. So I'm actually accessing Pinterest through my personal account that I can also post to their board. So I covered a lot on this in this video, but if you need to just pause, rewind, watch it again. And so we're still going to have we'll have another video for how to to do a blog post when you're embedding a video, and a video to embed a video. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.